Yeah.
I just had it rocking here and Fired Up broadcasting, man. It's Fired Up Thursdays. I was DJing a nice little set. I got everybody's vibes nice and right. You're welcome, people.
Come on in. You got it on Fired Up group? I don't know if I got it yet.
Let's see.
Baby.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to ride?
Yeah, man.
Ride with us?
Let's go.
Oh.
What's up? It's Fired Up Thursdays, baby. Give you that perspective on old school.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and break out something right now.
New school.
If you're not out your seat already, you will.
R&B, hip-hop, current events, news. But this is something that's been going on for a while. And entertainment.
Well, we got Just Hoops in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
LA, the DJ.
Dr. Lovey coming to you live from Elemental Pacific Studios.
Poncho Ishii's in the house.
Honey Blunt's in the house.
What's up?
Our man in the house. Hey.
It's Fired Up Thursday, every Thursday at 4 p.m. Well, looks like we are here.
Yeah, come on, man.
All right, man. What's up? It's Fired Up Thursdays, man. Check your phones, man. Make sure we can hear us on the phone because something ain't right. I don't know. Something don't feel right to me right now. You know what I'm saying? But we appreciate you guys tapping in. What's up? No, sure, definitely turn your phones down. Because I'm bad at it.
Man, you missed her.
I'm the first one. I'm the first one to mess up. The first one to tell. Anywho, check us out, buddy. It's Fired Up Thursdays, man. We appreciate you guys tapping in. It's your boy Fuel.
And I'm almost amazing. On today's show, we are talking about a lot of different things, but more specifically, the important things. We're talking about social media boundaries within a relationship. We're also talking about these new shot incentives that keep coming left and right. And we're talking about... What are we talking about? Oh
yeah. Some of you don't want to talk about that. That's why you went around.
Yeah,
That's why you went around it.
Yeah, right. So we have a very special topic brought on by none other than our own Stephen Jebediah Fuel.
You want to say my government name?
Jebediah.
Jebediah. No. Hey, so yeah, we are talking about ex relation. I mean, if you put all your exes in one room, what would they say about you?
P.S. wasn't my idea, though. I just want the disclaimer to be out there. Wasn't my idea at all. He came at me with that, and I was like, you sure? Like,
give me some comments.
So, yeah, that's what we're going to be getting into. We're also going to be talking a little bit about the philosophies you follow in life nowadays. Yeah. What keeps you going? What keeps you alive? What fuels that fire that's lit under you that makes you strive for more and more every single day? But first, let's get into this battle, man. I got some boots to smoke.
Oh, okay, well, let's go, baby. I think it's your turn. It's your turn to go first. Oh, you already know. I'll let you have a little something. Go on with it. Let's go.
Because I had something queued up
you
a while back. Yeah.
Here we go.
Don't worry, man. I got something.
As y'all notice, we always have a conversation before his songs. Every time it's a conversation. You know what I mean?
I'll be stalling.
I think when he gets started, he understands what he's going up against. Yeah, and then he got to go back and get something else. You know what I mean? That's what it is, baby. Yeah.
All right, so this is a little tune for 2012 almost.
These bitches love so
they don't even know it.
Get out of here. That's a youngster.
These hoes are cheap so where that coin, bro. Now that was up,
I don't even know who is that.
That's Chief Keef, Love So.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's Chief Keef playing the fame low key. Like Love Sosa was the one.
Yeah, such ass. Let's go here, baby. Go what some real sounds is, baby. It's that skating tune. This one right here is Cutie Pie, One Way. Hey. In case y'all didn't know. Come on, man. Oh, I need a little volume on that. I'm being sabotaged.
So,
sabotage.
One thing that you did last week that I will come on and do today was one thing. And that thing is known as pandering. We got JD in the building, and this one goes out to my man. Shout out
Hills.
What we got, JD? I know where I queued it up, right? Hold on. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right, come on with it. Let me take you here then. Hey. Lights, camera, action, Mr. G.
Okay, now I'm in the spot where I wanna be. Money spent, niggas getting bent, chicks in front of me. Just the way I like it. I gotta see them in the cut.
I'm not hearing it like I want to.
Foodies dance around the nigga,
loud.
and I'm feeling the top of the stairs, and
But I
I'm
go
feeling
with
ones. Put some dolo at the table. I'm fucking with this chick with the fat fatty and the ring up in the navel. Dances around, she struts with the fuck walk. Touches her toes so she can make her butt talk. Do what you gotta do. I ain't mad at you. Know a lot of famous women seen and as bad as you. You's a real bad girl, a nigga need that. Sipping on your Henny, asking where the weed at. Let me put you on the something.
I love that part too.
Turn it around, let me see something. Fucking with me, it's gonna be something. I'm talking lights, camera, action. Let me sing it, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Hey, we can go, man.
Let me see something. Fucking with me, it's gonna be something. Hey, I'm talking lights, camera, action.
Yeah. I think you used that before. You've been there before already. You already been there before.
So I ball so hard, motherfuckers wanna find me. First niggas gotta find me. What's 50 grand to a motherfucker like me? Can you please remind me? Ball so hard, this shit crazy. Y'all don't know that don't shit phase. And as we go,
Okay.
82 when I look at you like this shit gravy. So
All right, she had a little something. There. You know, I'm gonna rock with that too. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. I know that kind of bring out. I don't know why my
Staring at me is like this. A wicked to this video. I can feel you digging me with your glass of ribby.
In case you didn't know, this party ain't a party. The Queen King.
It's a party, and I got the run on you, but maybe later on we can chat over boo. See, I
Oh, Carrie said almost got this one.
I'm saying when we do rewind, select
I'm gonna keep the
energy
energy nice and up, and I'm going back.
Whatever,
I'm going even newer school with this. Not even new boy, but just kind of hot boy on the scene. If not real baby, Hollywood artists and things. NBA young boy.
I got the browse on you. You can get the ball, being shady to my whole crew. How I do it. Let's do it.
I need diamonds dancing on my fucking neck, cost like 4 bricks. Ain't no way that I be talking on that strap, don't make no sense.
What number we on?
Nigga, but be posted in the bricks.
It's your fourth? All right.
Make no sense.
I went first, but it's your fourth
Make no
too.
sense.
All right.
Make no sense. Make no sense.
Yeah, it don't make no sense what I'm about to put on him.
Make no
What I'm
sense.
about to put on him right now. It ain't gonna make no damn sense what I'm about to do with the ring now or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You saw it? Okay.
Mine's just in a pocket. Mine's just in a pocket today. My grooves are in a pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Who be dipping in the bins with the spoilers?
Hey,
on the low,
hey.
the Jake and the Taurus, trying to get my hands.
This
on
one right here is
like
Diddy, the
Horace.
notorious
Yeah,
B.I.G. and Lil' Kim.
It's
all about the Benjamins, baby. And that's what we need here at Fired Up Broadcast. Some Benjamins, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Don't knock me for trying to bury it.
I don't know why mine's so low. Maybe it's so low. Hey, give me a thumb up, Carrie, if you watch this. Give me a thumbs up if you hear this pretty good. Because I don't know. Something ain't feeling right.
Condominiums, 5+5s, who drive millenniums. It's all about the Benjamins. What? I get a 50 pound.
You give me a thumbs up yet?
For the mutts. 5 carats on my hands with the cuts.
I didn't see it.
Something you wanna hold crazy out about the
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Goal number 5, y'all. Y'all remember this from a couple summers ago?
Stone, 2 damn phones, Babylon can't crack the code. Used to sip out, stop with
Hey, I don't like the way Jay is doing the camera with you with the bounce and shit. It's looking kind of rowdy over there.
smoke up all my weed. I
Ah,
said, baby, just buy that cheese.
Okay,
Shout out to
okay.
7-Eleven for having one of the best shaped water bottles out there. You heard it here first, folks.
She said you need a job, bitch. Fuck a job, I still get
Oh, you scared over there?
Oh no, I'm ready. You ready?
There's a boot smoke.
It's about this is all. This is to knock you out the box right here. Let's go.
JT Money. So
Throw 'em up.
I don't know why my sound is so low, man. I couldn't feel like I wanted to.
Who that?
But this was who that? JT Money, baby. Who that? 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 Trying to get up in my crew.
Yo, hey, on bread, nigga, trying to hang with the click.
Nah, that camera work fire. I'm checking it out now.
Or do you just ride dick?
Hey.
I don't know you, nigga. Tell me who you with.
That sounds like I got it. Sounds like I got it. You know what I'm saying? You know I always proclaim to win anytime. I don't care. It's all a banger, you know what I'm saying? But that's what's up. That's Fired Up Thursday. That's the old school, new school battle, y'all. Let us know what y'all think. Let us know who got it, huh? No, I don't need to catch my breath. Shit, I'm fired up. Let's go. All right, let me get out here before we get so. I can't wait till we get our license.
I know. Bro, so we can let 'em rock.
Oh my God, it's gonna be stupid crazy, dog. When we get the license. So what we got up, man? Let's go with the first.
You know, we always get into our topics and everything, but before we do, I've been listening to music, man.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't anybody tell me that "Fast Car" by Tracy Chapman was like the saddest song of all time, bro? That shit is.
I don't know about all time, but it was a sad.
You know
yeah,
Fast Car,
yeah.
right?
Fast Car.
So if you're out there listening, you don't know Fast Car, just do yourself a favor, listen to it, but make sure you're in the right state of mind, because if you're teetering on the edge, this might take you overboard. And you might end it, because it's the saddest thing ever, and it's like, damn.
Yeah.
She wished the car was so fast she could just fly away, like that. Oh
yeah. Look, this so you guys get this is a little bit of it.
Man, it's already sad.
It's not really. It's like.
But the lyrics are like, damn.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the lyrics mostly.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the groove is groove. You know what I'm saying? But
it's a beautiful song.
Yeah.
It's like a tearjerker.
Yeah.
But when you sit there, you like, oh.
I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal.
I just had to get a little piece of that. I just had to get a little piece of that.
It picks up though at the chorus.
Yeah. That's what's up.
But it's super sad. And I was just listening to it like, damn, ouch. I'm mad I didn't catch it when it was first out. I would have loved to see the landscape back then.
Right.
Yeah, that was just a little comment. But other than that, I wanted to flip entire scripts.
No, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, yes.
How was your week, dog?
My week was cool, man.
Because you've been kind of pretty busy.
Bro,
lately,
my week has been busy. It's been all over the place. It's been handling.
Is it money though? Are we making money?
It's money. It's business. It's taking care of home. It's making sure my sister's straight. It's a lot of. It's been a lot of just jumping around and making sure all my boxes are checked, and just making sure my mental health is both under control and my business is also being taken care of, because everything's been kind of getting jumbled up lately.
All right. Yeah.
But what about you? You had a little, the eyebrows were furrowed on my walk in. I went, what's going on? You good?
No, you know what? It's been
her name.
No. It's just been one of those frustrating weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To where it's kind of like you feel like you stagnant. You didn't get nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I kind of felt earlier. It's like I don't think I haven't been able to brag about something I've done. And that's one of my things I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Be like, oh, I got that done this week. You know what I'm saying? I did that or whatever. We got this done. Actually, I did shout out to Honey Blunt and John Blunt, that you from Tune In Tuesdays. He did kind of give me some insight on promoting marketing stuff or whatever. So I think that's going to be very useful for the Fired Up Broadcasting team. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that was about it. Everything else I was just kind of like, all right, and a little like, yeah, it's just, you know what I mean. But I get fired up every time when we get soon as that daggone 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 goes, it's a go.
Exactly. That's the cue, man.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
But yeah, before we get things started, I wanted to point, because I was talking about it behind the scenes with the crew, and I wanted to point out the fact that Last Girls, City Girl, or Hot Girl Summer, whatever one you want to call it, they're the same movement. Those were a fraud.
So I mean, City Girls is supposed to be like single.
It was like single, out in the streets. We don't care about nothing.
Right.
F these dudes. We're living life. We're young.
And
we're
they all
dumb.
at home with their
we're
men.
hot and sexy. Yeah, it's that. But every single one, there was the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. There was Cardi B, Young Miami from City Girls, JT from City Girls, and Meg Thee Stallion. And all 4 of them are in relationships. Like, so how are they being the proponents for all the single living, but behind the scenes, Cardi B is married? Like, like, how are you out here telling all these girls to run wild, go crazy, don't give a F about all these dudes?
Well, that's when the whole misconception
going
of social
home
media.
to dudes.
Yeah. That's the whole misconception of social media. It's kind of like whatever that it is going to get everybody riled up, everybody a certain way. You know, it's mostly a gimmick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or whatever. And that's the thing. It's kind of like you talk about something, you don't even live it. You know, that's crazy.
But it affected real life.
It did. Exactly.
I know. I got homies that were crying bitter tears over the money they spent. They spent the whole EDD check on these hussies.
Right. So speaking of social media, man, I mean, let's get into this about the should there be social media boundaries in a relationship?
Absolutely, positively, 100%.
You hurried up and answered that kind of quick.
Yeah.
And what do you think? Like,
all right, so it's a little vague in the sense that just social media boundaries in general, but off rip, it should be no nudity, scantily clad, any sexual, hey, look at me posts from either side of the relationship, guy or girl. If you decide to like maybe date an IG chick who already does that, you have to be aware that's what you're getting yourself into, and you can't stop her from doing what she's already been doing.
Right.
However, if you're in a relationship and that has never happened before, it ain't the time to start it.
Ooh.
So social media, posting on social media should be reserved. Not, we're not being the police or anything, but it should be reserved. You should be a respectable young lady or man while you're posting on social media.
Okay. Well, I need somebody to chat in on this. I really want somebody else to chat in. I want to see with someone in the relationship, especially that might have had a problem with their relationship by, through social media. With the whole, I have stories that I've heard, where, say the guy or the female, was actually strolling through their Facebook page or Instagram or whatever, and they're liking. And they're liking and liking or whatever, to the point where, the significant other is going to be questioning, like, what? Why are you liking it so much?
Yeah.
What is so much you liking about this to the point where, you know what I mean?
You preaching to the choir right now.
Yeah.
I literally had this argument.
Oh, really?
And it was about that. It's like, I just don't want you to give off the wrong impression.
Right.
I get it. You're being supportive. However, you might be giving off the wrong signal by liking every single pic every single day.
Right.
With no kind of context. Like one day it could be sitting in church, but then the next day is an ad picture and your name is liked under both of them. It's hey, let's relax.
Yeah.
Let's calm
Especially
down.
if they don't know if you're single or if you're with someone or whatever the case may be, and you basically doing all this liking, and then you get an inbox.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's happened to me. I've liked somebody to where they got inbox me or whatever, just to try to have a real conversation and stuff like that, but I wasn't with it like that. I was just kind of like, okay, the photos are dope, but it would be very disrespectful to my girl, you know what I mean, or whatever, and I'm corresponding with this person, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth, having a conversation, then that's kind of disrespectful, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think another social media boundary is entertaining. Like there's a component, especially to like Instagram, where you can see a story and you could like send a reaction like right away. You can say 100, I agree with it. Fire, it was dope. Laugh emoji, it was funny. And there's one thing to acknowledge that, like right on with the joke. You can double tap, like it, like thank you for acknowledging that was funny. Cool.
Right.
But I don't like the entertainment of like expounding upon the laughter. Like, hey, this shouldn't start a conversation or nothing, because that may have been an end for somebody. It may have been a way for them to kind of get in. So let's have a boundary set there. So it's like, all right, we don't take it further than haha, laugh, haha, clap it up or something. But let's not go into deeper conversation from a simple reaction.
Well, yeah, true. I think some people feel like that it's not, it doesn't hurt anything. It doesn't hurt anybody. And that's, I guess, where the arguments, the breakups, you know what I mean? There has been pretty much breakups. I was looking at some statistics of this particular. Where? Come on,
you got stats.
I got stats, dog.
Man, Dr. Fuel.
If it comes up like it's supposed to. But yeah, basically there is the statistics showing that half 50% people in a relationship break up because of social media.
Yeah.
You know,
I think it's because social media is literally kind of like the most public thing ever. So anything you share on social media is literally accessed by the entire world. Like they can all get their hands on it, they can all see it in some capacity. So you have to move really cautious because everybody can see it, whether it's somebody who means well or bad for you, it's out there. So you need to move very cautiously.
I think we put too much into social media in order, to dictate how we live our lives and how we have a relationship. Absolutely. But for those stats or whatever it says, from ranging from age 28 to 73, 60% of people in social media reported that it has impacted their self-esteem in a negative way, but 50% reported social media having negative effects on their relationship. How do we do it? I mean, what do you do though? I mean, if that's the only means of entertainment these days or whatever, you know what I mean? Your significant other, whether they're with you or not with you, around you or not around you, they're going to be watching social media because it's just the thing to do. Don't too many people have natural conversation. You be at work or whatever, and you can be in a room full of people. I guarantee you 3 to 4 people are going to be on there, like y'all on your lunch break.
Yep.
Instead of everybody socializing and talking, 3 or 4 of those people are going to be on their phones or doing something on their phone, social media wise, watching something or whatever, you know what I mean? So what how do we make those, break down those percentages?
I really don't have an answer for it. No, because like you got the generations coming up and all they know is social media. So social media is life for them. Gen Z, they don't stand a chance.
Yeah.
Everything they know is social media. And I just think it's a step backward for relationships because it does nothing but harm a relationship and or it does something to a relationship that, one, allows your partner to always see what's going on.
Right.
And 2, it's just always an avenue for somebody else to say something, to try to weasel their way in and manipulate a relationship.
Right.
And I think it's harmful to a relationship. However, I don't see it going anywhere. I don't see Gen Z scrapping social media. It's all they know.
Myself, I think more so it's a thing, especially in a relationship. It's communication with each other, and understanding and trust. You know what I mean? You have to trust who you're with or whatever. But then there's also the respect of that person being there and seeing all this, or either if they're going on your social media and see that you liked all these women, or you know what I'm saying, and it's kind of like she's going to question it. Have you talked to this person? Have you heard from this person? Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? And not to be a thing of jealousy, but it's a thing of respect. You know what I mean?
There it is.
So I think more so it comes down to conversation. It comes down to communication or whatever. So yeah, I mean that would be my professional advice as to cutting down the breakups of social media
for all those
because
hopefuls,
of social media.
For all those hopefuls out there, what does that conversation sound like?
Well, simply, you know what I mean. That's a good question. What does that conversation?
Give us an example. Like, what do you sit your lady down and what do you tell her?
Well, for instance, for myself, what'd you say? Though?
He said, "Listen, bitch." That's JD, y'all. No,
look here, bitch. Okay, I'm gonna look at social media. I'm gonna look at some ass. No, hey, y'all, don't take that. Wasn't me.
Jokey jokes.
Little jokey joke. You know what I'm saying? But no, I mean, I think the thing would be, for one, it would be open to letting your significant other see what you do. Like, see what's on. You can see it. Yep. If she asks for my phone or whatever, here, you can have my phone. I ain't got nothing to hide. You know what I mean? It's that communication. You know what I mean? But
is that the only way? Like, how do you communicate that with
if your
words?
significant other has some insecure, or some concern, you know what I mean, that she probably wasn't, that she probably, just see that I'm not, giving her enough attention. well, where's all this attention going to? You know what I mean? And she's probably, you know, had that question. So I'm cool with it. I'm like, yeah.
Okay. you skated around it a little bit.
Did I?
But yeah, I'm saying like you're having this problem, right? Where you might follow mutual people, right? And you see her name or your name, or she sees your name always underneath somebody's picture, and she wants to she or you want to talk to one another about it.
Right.
What does that conversation look like though? Do you say like you sit them down and I don't really appreciate how you're doing this. I don't like how this is happening. Can we draw back on this thing? How do you go about it in a respectful way that helps the relationship grow and create that understanding of what's tolerated and what's not? What boundaries do you set?
Just what you just said.
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good,
just what
man.
you just said. You know what I mean? And just sitting down having that conversation, just saying, you know, this is not bother. This bothers me. Okay. You know, and the argument shouldn't be, well, it shouldn't be bothering you.
Yeah.
You know, well, it's all it is just, you know, me liking it, you know what I'm saying? Well, I can't like nobody, or you know what I'm saying? That's what builds up into, you know, and that's what makes it like the other person like, okay, why is it that you're acting this way? Why is he so
man.
You've been through it, huh? You know?
no comment.
Yeah, no.
But
I mean,
you're preaching up there.
Yeah, but still. It's funny, dog. No, but I mean, that's really what it comes down to, man. And I don't know. I've never myself personally hadn't had any issues with anyone that I was with about social media. For one, especially if we're out for dinner or something like that, I'm not on social media.
Yeah.
It's my you know, my attention is towards you.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen where, you know, people are out to dinner and one's just doing everything on their phone and the other one's, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. It just ain't cool.
True. But I'm just thinking about the new era, because your era,
right?
Yeah, y'all used to just calling on the phone and not being in your phone all the time. My era is in that middle ground because we've experienced life without a phone, but then, you know, those development years, those high school years when we all got one.
Right.
And then there's Gen Z who got one at 8 years old in elementary school, and that's all they know. You know, then there's the generation coming after that who's going to be born with an iPhone. Like, here, you're going to grow up with this, you and Steve Jobs. And like,
well, what do you think? Wouldn't you teach them? Wouldn't you actually like?
It's hard to teach somebody something that doesn't apply anymore.
Yeah,
because now the phone's always there. You can teach them there's life outside the phone.
Yeah.
However, they still grow.
And
up
that's the main lesson
phone.
is knowing that is teaching someone, especially a new generation, there's life outside of your phone.
Yes,
there's life outside of social media. Although that is all up in, you know, but don't take it to heart everything that you see on social media. Don't let it jeopardize something that you have with someone else. You know what I mean? And it's all in teaching. Just like when we were young, we were taught certain things or whatever, what not to do. You know what I mean? Same thing can be done with social media. Why not? You see what I'm saying? Why not? It's just like, well, no. It's like, okay. Yeah, when we grew up, right?
Yeah.
It was the music changed.
Yes.
In our generation, the music changed. It was hip hop.
Yep.
It was this and that or whatever, right? But and the things that they talked about in hip hop was violent. Some things were like, you know, very sexual. You know what I mean? And so those things or whatever that generation grew up with, we had to learn from generations before us. You know, right from wrong. Yeah, and that's all it is. Simply doing is teaching you right from wrong or whatever from a young age. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing. But if you're in this, say like you done grew up in the whole social media era, right? Yeah. And if you're doing all that looking and all that, and everything social media, anything things goes around, you go by social media or whatever, then yes, your kid's going to do it.
Okay.
Even more.
But all right, so let me give you this example. Because I grew up in the video game era. PS2s, GameCubes, everything was out. Everything was popping too. And the grown-ups that I was raised by used to be like, go outside, enjoy outside. But we were we mess with outside no more. You see what the graphics look like on
how much weight did you gain while you
did?
But, exactly.
But my lifestyle hasn't changed from that. I still play video games to this day, and I think I'm going to play them for the rest of my life.
But you probably don't play as much.
I grew up in, and that's a part of my life now. And I think.
Do you think you play as much?
No, because I had to get a job and other responsibilities, but I still go back and I play it. Once new consoles come out, I'm still going to do the same thing, rinse and repeat.
Right.
And I just think now we're outside the video game era, and now we're in the cell phone era. And things are going to change. And the thing about cell phones is they're connected to the entire world now. And video games weren't. The PS2, it couldn't connect online, kind of. Nobody had it. But yeah, you weren't connected to anybody. So if they didn't pull up to the crib, you couldn't play with them. But now the phone is here, and you're connected to the entire world in the palm of your hand.
Yeah. Jay wanted to chime in. Obviously, something must have.
I'm just saying.
I don't think that's on.
I'm actually going through that.
Oh wow! Oh shit! Hold on, let me see. Where we at? Tap it again. I didn't know what number you are.
So if I ever do that, it's it's up to you if you want to let me in.
There you go.
No. But you are interrupting. I don't want to, but I'm talking anyway. No, I'm just kidding.
14-year-old home, and it's a little bit of both of what y'all saying, right? Like what your era is almost like you can't recreate that. Like I'll take him outside and throw the football with him, and he's like, "Cool. Can we go back in now?"
Yeah.
Right? And so it's like I can't recreate going outside and playing with friends like I grew up.
Right.
So, but you also have to teach him some core values.
Exactly.
So it's just the idea of understanding you have to evolve. My dad would try to come at me with his old school game, and I'll be like, "Listen, man, I'm not hearing it.
Right.
You don't get it.
Right.
So I have to think forward and think, all right, I can't give him the old school game, but I got to give him some of those values and try to teach him how to do it in this new era.
What about
it's just about evolving?
What about like when we were younger, the music? I think one of the craziest songs and the grindiest thing that we could do when we were younger was the butt.
Yeah.
What?
Doing the butt.
Yeah.
That was kind of like you're being real bad.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, we still actually, like you said, it was so dope. Oh, yeah, you can put it back. I'm sorry. I thought it was. So I mean, we grew up with with music or whatever that was either grungy or bad and stuff like that. And yes, we still do it, but we also still knew that we don't live by it. At least by not by what? No.
Y'all have freak
I know. I'm saying I'm saying as an adult teaching us, they've taught us that. Now, what we did from that point or whatever, but still they installed it like, hey, that's kind of grungy, blah, 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 and some things that could be disrespectful, whatever. And you choose whether or not to do it or not. But the point is the conversation was there. You know what I mean? And that's the whole thing is with younger generations, half the time the conversation ain't there. And if you don't have the conversation, then they're going by whatever that they want to go by.
Okay.
You feel me?
I don't think we were debating if you having the conversation.
No. It's not a date. No. I wasn't saying as a debate of not saying having the conversation, but I'm just saying the importance of having the conversation so that young person will know the difference. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing. If they don't know the difference, then what are they going to do? They do whatever they feel that You
think it's a conversation or a lifestyle change?
It don't have to be so much as a lifestyle change.
No, I don't think one conversation is
not saying one conversation. Okay, I mean, it's just a teaching and growing up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can see something on social media, go to your parents or whatever. Hey, this will happen or whatever, and I don't know what to do. Then that parents will be like, you know what I'm saying? This is what you do. This is what's going on. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? It's that conversation. And I'm not saying just one. I mean, just growing up, you got to have a communication with your just like you would with your significant other.
Right, so the last thing I'll say, and I'll get out. But I would just say, I think it's important just to remember that you were there. It's the exact same thing. You could compare the butt if you want. It's the exact same thing. Our music was raunchy, and they were like, "Y'all boys don't respect women," and pull up your pants, and we went through that. So it's the exact same thing, just a little different.
So let's say 20 years from now, little JD runs into your arms and goes, "Dad, you won't like." He's a young man now.
Yeah.
He's going, "Dad, you won't believe it."
Yeah.
Dad, you won't believe it. She sent Bitcoin to some other guy. You're gonna be like, what the fuck does that mean?
No, I'm okay with the times. That's all I'm saying. It's just important to understand that you were a kid, learn the times, and understand that if you can't talk to them on the level that they can understand, you're not talking to them.
But what I'm saying is like Bitcoin means something completely different within their new day and age. What if Bitcoin is like you send a Bitcoin and she'll touch it? Like, I don't know. Like, she touched some other guy, but you don't understand that that's what that meant because it just changed.
I would try to stay up with the times.
Okay.
Right? And I think that's important to be able to communicate with them and stay up with the time. So I can know what Bitcoin is. Right? It's a lot of parents will belittle it and be like, Bitcoin is stupid. It don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
But they don't take into perspective that this is the new world. This is the life. So I think that's key. If you want to, like, which is the point, is if you want to help your kids or teach them in this new era, teach them the values, but also be up with the times so you can speak their language. Right? Okay. So I guess that's my answer.
I like that. Respectable.
Yeah.
All right, man. So y'all want to talk about these shot incentives?
Huh? You ready? Yeah. So let's get into, because I'm not, for some reason, I'm not. Are you getting any comments? I'm not getting any comments.
No.
So I don't know what's up with that. I swear, we're gonna get this thing together one of these days.
I think we play too many jams. I think we're on lock right now.
You think we on lock?
Yeah, because it says content isn't available right now.
Well, I just did the what's the name too on there too.
So appeal.
Yeah. So we'll see. They'll let us know later on if they actually, but we continue and we can post it still later. You're disputing a claim, blah, blah, blah. So I dispute it. So anyway, we'll see. Anywho, let's get into this. Yes. Shots, those incentives, man, that they're putting out there for having the vaccine shots. This concerns me. Seriously. And the reason why is because this at the very beginning, I probably could see, you know what I mean, this is going on as an incentive, to get a shot, blah, blah, blah. But now that millions of people have taken the shot, has gotten a shot, and there's a lot of people that still haven't. So they're putting this incentive out there. Why is there have to be a incentive? Just letting it be their choice of not, wanting to take the shot. Yeah. They're trying to, it's kind of like dangling, something in front of someone. Come to me. Come on. You can get it. You can get it. You know what I'm saying? You come with us. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a form of a movie. Yeah. You know what I mean? But in a realistic way, if you follow me. Yeah. And it's when you see those movies with zombies or whatever, and it's join us. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's what it seems like right now. And it's kind of like they don't know, they know that alcoholic want a free beer. Oh yeah, absolutely. He's gonna take a shot all day, every day. Yep. Whatever you're going through, the struggles that we going through each and every day, or whatever, and we got a chance to win $1 million. They're gonna take the shot. It's gonna get more. So why? My whole point. So let me before I really get deep into it, Nigel, hit me up with that the footage I have, courtesy of NBC.
Man. You got the conspiracy brain moving over here.
No, not really. Just push play. There you go.
Prizes, cash payouts, and gift cards could be on the table for Californians who get the vaccine. But not everyone is all that excited about these new incentives. NBC
I think it needs to be turned up.
Spoke with doctors who think
it's
from
the
a
board.
dangerous trend to increase vaccination rates.
The incentive to rush to get a COVID vaccine before California's June 15th deadline to reopen the state is meeting with critics from the front lines of the pandemic battle.
As a physician, I want my patients to get vaccinated because that's the best thing for them medically, not that that's the best thing for them financially.
Dr. Thomas Yadiger, medical director for the intensive care.
This is my whole point with this, man. It's why is it that important? Like, is it to the point where it's like somebody knows something?
Yes.
That we don't know, instead of just saying what it is.
Yes. However, I just heard a trigger word.
Okay.
That trigger word being 2 words, 3 words. Cash payout.
Right.
Pfizer. I'm willing to go ahead.
You ready?
Me $8,000. It's all you. All I need is $8,000. Go ahead and do what you got to do, big dog.
So you would take the shot for $8,000?
$8,000. That's all. Hey, I can be sold. But I can be bought. I can be bought. $8,000, me Pfizer. You can get jiggy with this shoulder all day long.
Hey, you know what? I mean, I get it, and that's the whole point. That's the whole, that's the trick. That's what they were asking you to do or trying to get people to do. Mm-hmm. But I just want to know what it is behind it, though. Whether it's good or whether it's bad. I mean, it could be good because they want to save lives and make sure that everybody's trying to be, psych. Exactly. That's my whole,
We're having a population problem that's homeless everywhere. And trying to get us up out of here.
So the other part is, yes, we have a population problem. So if those that don't get it, are they going to end up being more sicker with another disease or another virus come around later because we didn't take the shot? Or is it the ones who took the shot? Or those the ones that's going to end up getting sicker by the end of a certain amount of time. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And we just don't know. We don't know, man. And it's really bothersome. And I don't know if people are asking this question, which people should be asking this question. And I'm surprised that no one's really asking it right now. And that's the thing, there's some kind of people like, hey, I had a friend of mine. I was talking to him a couple of weeks ago, and he had took the shot. Mm-hmm. But it was the way he told me to take it. Hey, man, go get that shot. You better go get that shot, dog. Don't worry, man. Don't trip. It's cool. Don't get the shot. You know what I mean?
It sounds like the first person to convince his homie to try crack. You need to try it, dog. It's gonna change everything, dog. 3 months later, you pushing the basket.
Exactly. And so that deterred me from actually wanting to, do it now because of that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, why you saying it like that? What do you know? You know what I'm saying? What the hell? So that's why, so I think there's still questions out there that still remains to be answered.
The Quiet Place.
Uh-huh.
The other movie where the people were trying to open your eyes.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly where I'm getting at. Exactly. You know what I mean? And not to take just for the record, not to take for those that have taken a shot because you don't know for sure. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know for sure. It's just kind of like our choices right now to the point where I'll put it this way. Maybe I'll wait until I see some people get paid some millions. And then I'll probably take a chance. Right now, they just saying you're in a lottery of 15 people getting $100,000. 15. Hold on. So I took a shot and I can't get my 100. I can't get my 100. You know what I mean? I just took a gamble. Why did I just take that damn gamble? Right. But it's just like the lottery. We take a gamble every day with the lottery, right? But and we could, I mean, it can be an effect, period. It's some sort of effect. Just like if you buy lottery tickets too much, you're an addict. Yeah. You're addicted. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you don't take this shot, if you take this shot,
cash payout. All I'm saying, I ain't gonna say nothing either. I'm just gonna pull up with something clean one day with a chinchilla on, pumping a cigar. Right. Hey, you need to go take that shot, big dog. And
2 weeks later, I lost it all. I know I should have took that damn shot.
Just like AMG, bro.
Right. So that's it. I mean, that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? One of those things that just make you say, you know what I mean? Make you say,
What?
I hope it.
I said my cash payout is my incentive. Is there anything they could give you to make you be like, you know what? All right, Pfizer, you win.
Is there anything they can pay me and say it
or
and do it?
If it's money, yeah. Or if there's anything
they already know that people are struggling. They already know families or you know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody's behind. You got rent, you got all this stuff, whatever. Okay. So when you put I don't care if it's $200, they still gonna be, you know, if you getting a drink or if you getting like Jay say the lap dance, you know what I'm saying? I just wonder how I could trick somebody. I got it, I did get it. I get my dance. Get my dance, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would probably, you know what I'm saying? I would probably, you know, do something like that. Boy.
All right, what's your dollar amount?
I don't have a dollar amount. I don't have a dollar amount. I still want real facts.
Okay.
If I do it, I still want real facts, you know, or either see, you know, the ones who's taking it like in March, you know what I mean? See how they're doing next March.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I need. That's the facts that I need. That's the only thing that I can really go off of right now. You know what I mean? Because they're not going to be telling us everything. You know, they didn't tell everything up until someone got a blood clog and died or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? But then they just like you put all these medications out that are approved by the FDA, but yet they got this symptom, you can get this, then you can die from this, your liver disease, blah blah blah. They give you, you know how you watch the TV and they give you, you know, don't take it if you do this, do that, right?
Yeah.
Now, how do you come with a vaccine that basically don't have nothing?
Yeah, true. And on that, who the hell invited the baby lotion company to the vaccine party? Whoever thought of Johnson & Johnson and thought medicine? Like, no, y'all make baby wipes.
Right.
You're not in the medicine party. Get out of here.
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's just those things. It's things that make you really like think or whatever. Why is there, you know, anything saying that this side effect, that they're trying to get it approved, of course, with the FDA, but still, you know what I mean? And the ones that they basically have already taken it and had like blood clots or the soreness in the arm or the headaches or whatever, those are some of the symptoms that of course they can post with that. You know what I mean? But those are people that was basically used as guinea pigs in order to do it, because you didn't say it at the very beginning. You didn't say, hey, at the very beginning of this vaccine, hey, we giving this to you, it could cause blood clot, it could cause, you didn't get those warnings. So that's what that's kind of frustrating me, man. You know what I mean? But pray for God that I don't have, you know, ever get the virus. I'll continue being tested as I have been, you know what I mean? But it's still kind of crazy to me.
Respect.
On that note,
let's get to your stupid little topic, man.
Yes. On to the next topic, you guys. All right. And it's really not bad. I almost think it's bad. He think it's so personal or whatever, and it's not really that personal. It's just basically a opinion about your character from someone else. That's all it is. So I mean, and what you would think that someone would say about you, you know, if they were all in a room. So if you had like, let's say 3 to 4 ex-girlfriends, they gathered in a room by themselves, and they're talking about you. What do you think that they would say about you?
I didn't want to answer this question. This was his
It
topic.
don't have to be
all right. Disclaimer first, I didn't come up with this topic at all. This was sprung on me. I was like, wait, you want to talk about that? No.
You didn't look at the camera and talk to your girl. You look at the camera and talk to your girl, because you always that's all it is. That's what it's about.
I was gonna plead the fifth, but I'll give you a lackluster answer.
Lackluster.
They'll all get in the group. They'll go, you know what? That guy's hilarious. Get this camera out my face. But you know what? That's it. That's
and they might say that. They might. I mean,
100%. 100%.
They might say that. You know what I mean? And that's cool. That is cool. But what would they? Okay, now what would they say negative?
No, that's all I'm giving you. That's it.
But if it was something negative about, I mean, something that you could have changed about yourself in your future. You know what I mean? What is it that they might say? You know, like, you know, you could have been like a jealous person at the time.
I was a different guy every single time. Man.
Exactly. So what would one say?
It would never be a consistent.
It would never. What no one would be like yeah, he's funny, girl. Yeah, he is funny.
That's the only thing that consistent. I'm hilarious.
That guy. Anyway. You know, I was going to put you in there. Hold on.
Let me use the wrong.
Give me the cord. Give me the camera.
Let me say. So what all my exes in the room would say was I was an amazing person, but I was broke as hell.
So yeah, something like that. You know what I mean?
I was the classic dude laying a great dick that had no.
Oh damn! Now you got give us back the camera. He's talking.
I was never a lazy dude. I was never like a dude that wasn't trying. I just, you know, as trying to be an actor, you're a struggling actor. You know, you just never had no money. So that's all my girlfriends.
You think that's what they would say?
They would say, right? Because I still talk to them. So. You know what I mean?
You still talk to all your ex?
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm a good dude.
I do sometimes. I mean, I had an ex that my very, very first girlfriend hit me up this past weekend and you know, she was online or whatever. And basically, what it was to tell me about, because he know how, you know, cool me and her dad was. You know what I mean? And her dad passed away. You know what I'm saying? So I think I and it's funny because she said, you know, I said, I don't know, I will go see your mom, but she hates me. She was like, oh, my mom ain't like that no more, you know.
Well, when it comes to
her mom used to chase me out. I mean, her mom used
bro.
to, because I was like, you know, when we was young, man, I was like, what, 18, 19 years old.
Being a freaky
yeah,
man.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we used to be in the basement. I ain't trying to bend it out there, but maybe what you know what I'm saying.
Would you treat your daughter's boyfriend the way your mom treated you?
Would I treat my daughter's boyfriend the way?
Based on who you were then? Was she right?
I'm a parent. I'm a parent, so hell yeah.
But when it comes down to this conversation,
at that time I wasn't a parent. Yeah, I see. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
When it comes down to this conversation about like exes and are you still cordial and everything, I'm cordial with all my exes. Like, I just hit them up right now. They've replied.
And that alone it says something about your character.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
hates me.
It says that the fact that you are a good person is just didn't work out for whoever that you was with. You know what I mean? I think if all of them get in the room about me, they would definitely say I'm genuine and keep it real. You know, and I keep it 100 with us as far as the relationship. You know, I never. Why it gotta be a little? Hold on, Nigel, what you over there talking about, dog? You had a look over there like. Well, what was the look, man? What was the look?
I said mine would be a small room.
Oh, Nigel got 1X. He just started. No. What would she say, Doc? What would she say?
What would both of them say? He was too nice, but he was packing.
You had to throw that in there. Look, hey.
All know, ask any woman if they're packing, they ain't nice.
Hold on. Watch, hold on. You know he's editor, so you know he's gonna put that in there, right? Send it to him. He gonna play it on all his social media. He gonna put it on all his social media and be like, yeah, they gonna be like, oh, see what the hey, Nigel, what you doing tonight? No, but yeah, that's basically what it is. I mean, and my sense of humor. You know, I got a good sense of humor.
You're not hanging with the big dogs, though. Come on now. You know what time it is over here.
Yeah. There's a contest up in this mother. No.
You want to go ahead and get the holy smoke?
It's about that time. It looks like it's about that time, man. Yes, sir. So let's go ahead and go into that holy smoke. All right. Yeah, we got everything. Yeah. Let's go.
We going or we playing now?
Love it, man.
Yes, man, I love it too. So this song of the week is a old school by an amazing group that made a lot of bangers that you might not even be privy to. White artists, out of anybody. Whoa, really? They made that? They made the jams? So this song of the week goes to a song that I've had on repeat this entire week. Like literally 6-7 times a day. It's that good. It's worth listening to over and over again. Y'all know it. Your parents know it. Even your grandparents know it. The song is called Rich Girl by Hall & Oates.
Hall & Oates?
You're a rich girl and you're going too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. It's a bitch girl, but it's gone too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway.
Hold on.
Save money, but it won't get you too far, Don't you know?
I can't believe you went back there, baby.
If y'all don't know them by this song, you know them by I Can't Go For That or Sarah Smile. Or Sarah Smile. Who knew that they were responsible for so much heat?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Daryl Hall, John Oates, man, shout out to y'all for just keeping it funky, man.
But you know what? They are one of the groups back in the day that brought pop into the black community culture. You know what I'm saying? That was like where it was kind of like really accepted. You know what I mean? Because their writing and the instruments that they use were still more of like a R&B, you know, type of band, but they had that still white, you know, sound or whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, fire, dude. They were fire. Hall & Oates was the shit. Yeah. That's enough.
Come on now. I have to slow up this week.
Something today. That's what's up. Let's get into Common Sense and see if we can hear.
Don't be stupid. Use your common sense.
Common sense is don't change nothing before the
Say it again. Come on now. Exactly.
Oh man. Anyway, actually, you know, the only common sense I have today is what I was talking about earlier, and we're talking about the vaccine thing, you know, and that unless you really know what it is that's going into your system, I just don't do it. You know, I mean, unless you've done your research on it as to what it is, you know, I mean, do your research, and whatever you find in research and you feel like, okay, it's still good and it's still for you, fine. But if you don't do any research or whatever that you find out and it's not a solid answer, I don't think it's good to do it. Not yet. And that's just my opinion on common sense today. It's not to take from anyone that's already taken the shots and stuff like that. I'm not saying y'all don't have common sense. I'm just saying that from my perspective, if I was to take it, I just have to see some things happen first for something that hasn't been that's made so quick. You know, that's my common sense of the day. And we out. Yes, that's it. We appreciate you guys tapping in. I hope because I didn't see too many comments today, so I hope we didn't get blocked. You know what I mean? But if so, we'll have this up on YouTube real soon, on Spotify and on iHeartRadio. All those things that'll actually be up, or whatever. So you don't miss nothing. You don't miss nothing. As I did yesterday, campaign still goes on. Go to YouTube. Fired Up Broadcasting. Subscribe, y'all, so y'all can see all the shows. We got JD and Kai, which is coming up next at 6:30. At 6:30. And don't forget Honey Blunt TNT on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. You know what I mean? It's a family thing, and that's what we do. It's Fired Up Thursday, baby. And you guys have a good weekend. We're out. Peace. What's up? It's Fired Up Thursdays, baby. Give you that perspective on old school. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and break out something right now. New school.
If you're not out your seat already, you will.
R&B, hip hop, current events, news. But this is something that's been going on for a while. And entertainment.
Well, we got Just Hoops in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
LA, the DJ.
Dr. Lovey coming to you live from Elemental Pacific Studios.
Mancho Ishii's in the house. Honey Blunt's in the house.
What's up?
Our man in the house. It's Fired Up Thursday, every Thursday at 4 p.m.